Howard Lovecraft once stated, "The oldest and strongest emotion of mankind is fear, and the oldest and strongest kind of fear is the fear of the unknown." We are the East Coast Ghost Trackers, and this is Maine's Most Haunted. Along the banks of the Penobscot River lies the town of Bucksport, Maine. While it may resemble most mill towns in the state, it has one unique feature. Overlooking the Penobscot River, Fort Knox has guarded the towns of Prospect and Bucksport for more than 150 years. This majestic and mysterious fortress once housed officers and soldiers. The fort no longer houses officers, soldiers, and their families. Now the spirits guard the grounds.
Workers, visitors, and investigators have witnessed countless paranormal episodes throughout the fort, mostly in Long Alley, Two-Step Alley, and the officers' quarters.
The most witnessed is that of Leopold. This spirit is believed to be that of Leopold Haggai. Leopold acted as caretaker for 13 years. His spirit is still going up the hill to check the fort.
We're here at Fort Knox in Prospect, Maine. We're conducting another investigation. We've been here many times. We've caught a lot of evidence in the past. We've caught a ghost family here back last October of 2011.
We've gotten VPs here, which are voice phenomenons. It's actually something you can hear with your ears. We've gotten numerous EVPs. Like, we believe one of the spirits that are here is Ordnance Sergeant Leopold Haggai. And he has told us numerous times, he's asked us who we are. He's asked us what we're doing here. We got a couple EVPs that were, which electronic voice phenomenons. We got, it sounded like gunshot.
We have a few individual spirits that we like to communicate with. One of the spirits here at the fort, we believe his name is Mike. At one certain spot here at the fort, we bring ghost tours through here. And when we do, I'll bring the ghost tour right to this one spot, and I'll try to bring Mike in, and he immediately tells me to sit down. Mike, can you say your name? What do you want me to do? Sit. You hear that? What do you want us to do? Leave. We've also been touched many times here at the fort. People in the crowd, in the ghost tours, have been touched after I asked them to come in and communicate and touch one of us. Everybody listen carefully. We heard walking upstairs in the last tour.
Jamie.
What?
He just got touched.
Who did?
This guy here.
And nobody moved. Okay? Which one?
This one. And I'm way over here.
You? Did you get touched? Who got touched?
He's freaking.
You all set? You okay? Where'd you get tapped? On the shoulder you get tapped? He's a little shooken up, guys, so they're cooperating with us. So we have to respect them back. It's all about balance and it's all about energy. After being closed since November, we are the first human beings to enter the fort after the long Maine winter. And we hope that the lack of human contact will inspire the spirits to interact with us. This time we have a full crew and 2 cameramen to document this investigation. It's 9 o'clock right now. What we're doing is we're going into the officers' quarters. We've had a lot of activity in the officers' quarters. When I brought teams, ghost tours, did ghost tours here. Anyways, I did ghost tours here in the officers' quarters. I got a lot of activity to happen with people getting touched, objects being moved. Inside here, I've got many props set up. So I've got a small team in there. We're going to go in there and we're going to see if we can get some stuff to happen. So come on, let's do it. a lot of poltergeist activity happens here in this room. It's still early yet. We just started the investigation, and we're just trying to figure out if they found us yet. Usually, sometimes it takes a while to get things going. Can you walk on the floor above us? Can you throw something? Can you touch one of us? During a ghost tour, I've asked for them to move something, throw something. We had a rock above us, on the floor above us, get thrown, and it went across the floor, like at least 2 or 3 feet. And there was a crowd of 20 people here when that happened. That box actually moved inside the cage, probably like 6 inches, and there was an older gentleman standing right there on the corner, and he jumped about 3 feet away. Just couldn't believe what had happened.
Pete and I and our cameraman Will started our investigation up Two-Step Alley.
Just trying to get away. Anybody over there?
There are numerous reports of a black apparition going up and down this part of the fort.
Why'd you call the bats now, huh?
I don't know.
Well, this is the famous Two-Step Alley at Fort Knox. We get a lot of activity in here. I think this was Leopold Hagai's one of his favorite walks. Leopold, you down here with us tonight? You glad we're back? Come on, Leopold, come say hi.
Did you hear that?
Sounded like there's footsteps up there.
We can hear you.
You coming down to join us? Come on, Leopold. You were a good guy. You took good care of this fort for 13 years. Come on down here and communicate with us. Do you miss your wife? We know there was many years you and your wife were separated. She used to come up and see you, what, once a month to visit you?
Wanna go up a little ways? Let's go up.
After leaving Two-Step Alley, Pete and I decided to go to the enlisted man's quarters and conduct a ghost box session.
Come up here and tell us your name. Here, I'll set it right here so that you don't have to come that close if you don't want. Is your name Chaz? Can you come tell me your name?
At this point, we hear a loud bang.
You guys hear that too?
Boom.
Yeah, we just had a loud bang in the fort here. Both teams heard it.
Lisa, did you guys hear a bang?
Yeah, I think it was those guys next to us in the officers' quarters. They dropped something, but how far away are you?
We're up by the camera in the enlistment's quarters.
Command Central heard it too, and they thought we had dropped something. And Ken's team thought that it was us. And we didn't, so nobody knows right now.
We heard something, but we don't know what it was yet.
It sounded like one of the big doors over here. It's just slamming.
Why'd you hear it too?
Yeah, it sounded pretty loud. It sounded on our side.
Well, we're just up here at the top of the enlistment's quarters, right above you, in the next building.
Yeah, it wasn't us. We're all quiet over here. It sounded like a door slamming hard.
So we haven't really gone and tried to figure out what's going on yet. We're trying to figure out where everybody is. On the second leg of the investigation, we sent Lisa and Holly to the enlistment quarters to investigate.
Did you ever sleep in this room? We're going to hang out here for a few minutes.
I'm going to use your bed.
I'm going to sit right here.
We have a lot of things that you can use to communicate with.
Hopefully this is nice and sturdy. Just going to gauge it. Try that again. You want to play with Holly? She's going to do that again for you, okay?
I know you guys like playing with me.
It's on the K2.
I'm going to do it again. Make it go right up to red, if you want me to do it again. Go right up to red again.
Go ahead and use this equipment. You just said the word use. Go ahead. Are you touching the top of my hair, or is it getting caught on this wood? Because I keep feeling something on my head. I have felt something on my hair the entire time I've been here, and I kept thinking I was going to get caught on this wood, so I moved back further, but I still keep feeling, my head feels funny. You're scared.
That is, something's playing with your hair.
This room here is one of the best rooms for paranormal activity that we've had on ghost tours. And what I do is I'll bring the people in here, about 20 of them. I'll scatter them throughout the whole room. And then I'll try to make contact with them using a spirit box or a ghost box, one of the two. Usually the fellow's name, the entity's name that is in this room or comes to this room through our spirit boxes, his name is Mike. Mike, you with us tonight? I'm going to be bringing some people here this summer to see you.
Matter of fact, about a month from now.
Quite a few people are going to come see you here. Right over here, you stood right here and you blew on the back of a woman's neck. You remember that? In that corner over there, my K2 just went up. That corner over there, you touched the back of a another lady's neck. And that's the thing about the fort. It likes to touch women. For some reason, that's what it likes to do. It likes to pull the back of their hair. It happened tonight with Lisa. Likes to touch the back of their leg, blow on their neck. Mike, come talk to me. It's been quite a while since I've been here. Come up to this green light. Make it go to red for me. And lots of times before Mike comes, you can actually feel a breeze. It'll whip right through here. And then the K2s start going off. Look, you see that? You see that? He's here. Mike is here. It just pinged my K2 all the way to red. Look at that, look at that. Look at that go. I know you're here, Mike. That's huge. I don't feel the breeze yet. Go to red, Mike. Go all the way to red. All the way, there you go. Jeez, he's pinging me big time. This is one of the hottest spots in the fort. Can you touch one of us, Mike? Can you touch Will, our camera guy? That'll wake him up a little bit. Because I know you can. Look at that. That's crazy. And there's no interference here. There's no wires running here. There's no electricity. There's no electromagnetic fields here. Our phones are off. When we investigate, we don't have any cell phones on whatsoever. So there's no interference. But this is how we found this place, this spot in the fort.
Where'd you go, Mike?
Yeah. You see? Mike,
Come back.
this is you. Make this go to red twice for me. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. He's here.
Tri-field?
Huh?
Tri-field?
Yeah. He's here.
2.5.
Yeah, he's here.
Come back over here, Mike.
Now, every time I put on my spirit box, we try not to we use the spirit box and the ghost box a lot, because it gives us some device to use to make the contact. But every time I turn a spirit box or a ghost box on, he tells me to sit. I don't usually do, sometimes I do, but I think it's definitely a control thing with him. Look at that. He's here. Mike, I'm gonna, and he likes the ghost box. I'm gonna put it on for a few minutes, Mike. Come on. Pete, where are you? Pete, where are you? Wait. It stopped. I want Pete to cut it off. I think somebody's in here. Pete, where are you? Whoops. Ken, I saw that.
I knew it was a blank.
I can't believe it. I want Pete to come to the back side of this, just in case there's somebody in the fort. That was a full figure.
Lisa.
I don't want to go much further.
Does anybody read us?
We just caught something on this up this alley. Ken saw it with the night vision goggles. Then I walked over around the corner and I see it standing there, no feet, about 8 feet tall. And then it darted fast. All I saw through my, I don't know if you can see, you probably can't see through this, but all I saw through this was a black figure in the center of all this. And then it started moving fast. I kind of wish we could get those guys on the back side.
They're not, walkies ain't coming in for some reason.
Just
Anybody hear us?
There's not supposed to be anybody in the fort tonight, just because we've got the front locked. And nobody's supposed to be down here.
Hello?
Ken, it went straight up.
I know. Well, we're not getting there. We're going to have to handle it ourselves.
Is that door closed?
Yeah, that door should be locked over there.
Man, I don't know if I turned everything off. I don't think it went that way, Ken. What I was trying to do, I was trying to get a hold of Pete and the other team so that they could come on the other side of the fort just to debunk anything, just in case somebody's in here. But there's nobody here. Wow, that was crazy. My heart's still pumping.
See nothing. I haven't heard anything.
What'd you see, Ken, when you first saw it? Was it just standing there?
Yeah, just saw a black shadow just standing up there, just something black just standing up there watching us.
Oh, look at your K2. Are you with us right now? Your K2's going. Are you with us? I'm gonna turn my wireless on.
Come on.
Yeah. Every time we come to this fort, we see this guy. Mike, was that you? Did you see that? Mike, was that you?
Mike, are you the tall, cloaked figure?
See, it pinged right to red when you said that.
So that's you, Mike? You're the tall, dark, cloaked figure?
There's no way anybody could get away from us that fast. Ken.
No. It's not like we heard anything running either. If it was somebody in here, we would have heard him running. it was gone too quick.
Let's backtrack. Let's go back down. Mike, you can follow us. Or run from us like you just did.
We really like, no, Mike, was that you? Are you the tall, cloaked figure that's here at the fort? You know that you can speak, and we may not hear you now, but we will when we go over our stuff, our evidence.
I'm getting it right here on the K2. Really heavy. This is where we saw him. This is exactly where we saw him. Look at that.
They're both going off too.
Mike, was you standing right here? Is this where you like to hang? Look at that. That's crazy. High EMF detection right here.
0.4 on this.
And that's a sign. That's what the spirits exist in. They exist in that type of energy. Electromagnetic fields. That's the theory behind their makeup.
Your tri-field?
Yeah. Look at that. Mike, can you...
What is this, 0.6?
Talk in this box. Just look at that. Look at that. Talk. Talk in this box. That's huge.
I'm up to a 10.
He's here. This is where we saw him.
Yeah.
Talk to me through this vocabulary box. Tell me your name. Finish my count. 1, 2. I don't know if that was leave or 3. Okay, we are finishing our investigation here at Fort Knox. It was a phenomenal night. I'm tired, Ken's tired, we're all just beat.
The team's tired.
So we had some really good paranormal activity here tonight. We'll start off with Lisa. Her hair was pulled or lifted up. We have that on camera, and that was a great piece of evidence. Ken and I in Long Alley, we caught something in Long Alley where Mike hangs out. That was quite impressive to actually see it, and then actually see it in the hallway, and then run down the hallway and stop, and then just kind of disappear. It was pretty crazy at that point in time.
It was.
I know my heart was pumping. I like a chase, and we all do, and we don't get this too often, so it was pretty amazing for us to actually catch all that tonight. So we're going to pick up and wrap up, and any last words there, boss man?
Y'all can go to bed now.
Come join us. While we were on a dinner break and left the fort and locked it, the IR camera caught this apparition materialize between the 2 windows and then walk heading towards Two-Step Alley. Notice how the apparition, when it goes past the first window, you cannot see it block out any light, but it does when it goes past the second window.
Shortly after we captured the apparition, we caught these footsteps walking on the second floor of the officers' quarters. Notice the debris that falls in front of the camera. Not only did we capture those footsteps, but roughly 30 seconds later, this motion light goes off where the footsteps were coming from. This is a very common occurrence that happens while we are doing ghost tours. And remember, nobody was in the fort at this time, and it was locked.
This piece of evidence was taken in the enlisted men's quarters, the same area as Lisa's hair was being pulled. Notice how the apparition is standing there looking up at the IR camera, then quickly darts back into the wall. The unusual thing about this apparition, it appears to not step back into the wall, but float into the wall.
During the investigation, we showed you that we all heard a loud bang. Here is the audio of that bang caught by our infrared cameras. On this EVP, we can make out the name Chaz, but we can't make out the last part of it. While we were having a conversation, it sounds like an officer was trying to get our attention by saying 10 hut. When we didn't respond, he did it again more aggressively.
Back during an investigation of October 2011, one of our investigators snapped this photo. There are 6 distinct individuals. First, what appears to be is a group of 5 individuals, some sitting, some standing. We have come to call them the ghost family. And off to the left, what appears to be a large cloaked figure. This figure has been seen many times throughout the fort, not only by us, but by visitors as well.
The protector of the Penobscot stands as one of Maine's most scenic and beautiful locations. And we, the East Coast Ghost Trackers, have determined that Fort Knox to be one of Maine's most haunted.